So I'm out here on the streets of Heptonstall with Josh Fenton-Glynn, who's just been doing a bit of door knocking. So if it's a bit noisy with cars going past, that is why. Hello, Josh.
Hiya. How you doing?
You all right? So, how was this amazing visit of Jeremy Corbyns the other day? Because the whole internet, certainly around here, seems to be chatting about it.
No, it's fantastic. I mean, it's not just that Jeremy was here; it's what he represents. It's that he represents, kind of a passion, a change in the way of doing things, some new ideas. But also, he represents a change from this government, and people, felt a real enthusiasm. It was funny actually. I was in Boots just afterwards, and a woman came up to me and said, "I'm not a Labour voter," she said, "but I went to the town hall to see what the fuss was about," and she said, "and I'm going to vote for you." And that's the impact that having him out there has. And
the crowds were spectacular, though, weren't they? With people standing in the river and things. It was quite amazing.
The crowds were spectacular, and it shows you what a kind of special place Hebden Bridge can be. And it was a lovely event, and I think he left buzzing as well. And he's the one who's used to talking to big crowds.
For sure. And obviously, then yesterday we had the launch of the manifesto. You got? Can you pick a couple of eye-catching choice cuts from that?
Yeah, it's a manifesto that there's a lot of things that I really am quite excited about. So the idea of a £10 minimum wage, and that says whatever you earn, you'll earn at least £10 an hour. That makes a huge difference to the kind of people that I came up with around here. But it makes a huge difference to the people that I used to work with when I worked for the Shop Workers Union. And seeing that everyone will get at least £10 an hour is a massive achievement. And also as our parents get older, the idea that this government cut £4 billion from social care, so care of the elderly, and that we'd bring that back. I mean, I think that's a really exciting opportunity. I think that also shows the government doing what it should be doing.
Well, you're up here, obviously knocking on doors and speaking to people, trying to get around the entire constituency before next month.
Well, I had 18 months to do it last time, so I'm trying to get to everyone's door. But I'm sorry if I don't make it to all of them, but I'm doing my best.
And how's the reception this time compared to last time?
It's pretty good. I mean, I think, there's some people who are voting for us this time that weren't voting for us last time, and there's some people the other way. But, I think a lot of people are feeling, they've got their heads down a bit. We don't deny what's going on in the polls nationally, but I think people also, they want a change. And I think, we are feeling that, particularly in Calder Valley. They want an MP who's going to stand up for them, not just one who's going to stand on the roof 2 years ago and then not do anything about fixing our schools and things like that.
Speaking of which, I believe the Tory party are coming to Halifax tomorrow. I know it's not part of this constituency, but obviously it's just next door. Do you think that Craig Whitaker will turn up for his own manifesto launch?
It'd be nice to see him. I'm a bit worried because we've not seen him for quite some time. He was obviously too busy apparently to debate on education on the 22nd of May, so it's going to be me and all the other candidates doing that. And me and the candidates have written to him last Friday, saying we will debate you whenever you're free, Craig. And up to this point,
all the candidates from all the other parties.
So it's me, the Independent, and the Green wrote to him, and I think Janet has also said that she'd be happy to turn up to any debates that he's happy to do.
The Lib Dems.
The Lib Dems, yeah. But he's not managed to get back to us in the past 6 days. So perhaps he's got a problem with his emails or something. But I look forward to hearing him. Look, he said on his leaflet quite plainly, he thinks he should be judged on his record speaks for itself. Well, I've got, if I can talk directly to Craig, I think you should be judged on your record as well, and I really look forward to you coming and debating this, because I think the people who vote for you deserve to hear where you stand on the issues and how you defend your record, whether you defend your inaction on schools, whether you defend your voting against same-sex marriage, or whether you defend 2 weeks after this constituency was flooded, voting against a motion for increased flood defence money. I'm asking you, Craig, come and debate us. We're ready for you, anytime.
Thank you very much, Josh. And that was Josh Fenton-Glynn on the streets of Heptonstall, out doing a bit of door knocking. See you later.